May I come in, sir?
Yes, please.
Thank you, sir.
Shivani, first of all, tell me about your educational qualifications.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have completed my schooling from my hometown. Thereafter, I have done BA LLB from Banaras Hindu University in 2022, and then I pursued Masters of Law from BHU itself, and I have completed it recently in 2024.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you are writing that your favorite subject is Constitution, Administrative Law, and Human Rights.
Yes, sir.
So please tell me the rights, legal rights, human rights, and fundamental rights.
Yes, sir. So, sir, basically, human rights are those rights which a person has by the virtue of being a human itself. They are known as rights given by the natural law or rights given by nature. So, then comes to fundamental rights. These are certain human rights only which have been elevated to the status of fundamental rights because different constitution of various countries have recognized them under their constitution. And sir, legal rights are basically those rights which are provided by law or we can say statutes.
And what is the right?
What is a right? Sir, a right could be said to be a bundle of a lot of entitlements. And sir, many a times right along with entitlements also brings duties. Like we have fundamental duties in our constitution along with fundamental rights.
ओके आप प्रोसीजर में सीपीसी या सिविल या क्रिमिनल में सीआरपीसी में किस में कंफर्टेबल है?
सर CPC.
सीपीसी सर
जी, आपने सुना होगा इक्विटेबल सेट ऑफ के बारे में।
Yes, sir.
ये क्या होता है?
Sir, basically, set off is of two types. One of it is equitable set off. Sir, it basically talks about the rights of the respondent. That when a respondent has to submit the written statements, he can also mention various grounds on which he could set off the counterclaim which has been given by the applicant.
Okay. And what particulars to be contained in plaint?
Sir, a plaint needs to have the name, the address, and also the issue which is the bundle of issues we can say, and along with that, sir, details of the appellant is mentioned like address, name, etc.
Okay.
And the fact and issue.
Cause of action?
Sir, cause of action is basically a bundle of facts which gives rise to the right of the applicant to apply for getting his rights ensured.
Okay. What is the difference between voyeurism and stalking?
Sir, basically, voyeurism means that if a woman specifically is involved in any activity which is personal and private in nature, and if one uses illegal means to have access to it or have a view of it, so it comes under the offence of voyeurism. And stalking means to follow women specifically, and it could be in any way, it could be offline, it could be online, so it basically means illegal.
Okay.
Follow.
So,
Shivangi, in Indian Constitution, one side we are talking about the rule of equality,
Yes.
and in other side there is a lot of provision which is especially designed for the reservation policy.
Yes, sir.
So, what's your opinion?
Yes, sir. So, sir, basically, equality is a fundamental right under Article 14. And, sir, if we talk about reservation, so reservations, sir, because in equality there is two types of equality. One is negative and the other is the positive aspect. So, sir, reservation itself talks about that unequal should be treated unequally, and this is one of the most fundamental principle of right to equality itself. And therefore, those people who become a part of a little distinct group who are unequal on any footing, be it their social background or their educational background and even the economic background now after the EWS reservation. So, sir, I think this way reservation is justified.
Okay. How the rule of succession will work under Hindu law?
Rule of succession. So, sir, basically there are different classes. Class of heirs are mentioned under the Hindu Succession Act, which governs the rule of inheritance and succession. Class 1, class 2, and like it comes in this way. First, the preference is given to class 1, followed by class 2 heirs, and then sir, agnates and cognates.
What are the essentials of the Muslim marriage law?
Yes, sir. So, sir, basically, Muslim marriage is a form of a contract, and it is not a sacrament like Hindu Marriage Act. And sir, their offer and acceptance is a must because it is a contract. So offer should be given and acceptance should be there. And sir, acceptance should be free and the consent should be valid. And the age, there is as such no particular age as per the Majority Act, that Indian Majority Act, but there is a prescribed age given under there. And if a person under the Muslim law is married off below puberty, so he or she also has the option of puberty when the person attains the age of puberty to ratify that marriage or to annul the marriage.
Okay. What are the various modes regarding the termination of the citizenship?
Termination, yes sir. So sir, for termination of citizenship as given under part 2 of the Indian Constitution, sir, there are various like by taking up nationality of some other nation, one can give up his nationality citizenship, because in India only single citizenship is allowed. So thereafter also citizenship could be taken away by the government. There are different grounds. If a person breaches certain principles of law, then it could be taken by the government as well. And sir, one could give up by taking nationality of some other nation.
Okay. आपसे शिवांगी आखिरी सवाल है, रिवीजन का जो प्रावधान है वो सीआरपीसी में कहाँ पे डिफाइन है और इसकी आवश्यकता क्यों होती है?
Sir, sorry sir, I could not recall where it is defined specifically, but basically the main principle behind the notion of revision is that revision is mainly done by a higher authority as to the judgment which was pronounced earlier, to see as if there was any grave injustice done or there was a substantial error in the interpretation of law or facts given.
Thank you. So,
आपने LLM कब किया है?
Sir, 2024.
24 में कहाँ से?
Sir, law faculty BHU.
BHU से?
Yes sir.
आप गया से आई थिंक?
Yes sir.
बनारस क्यों चूज़ किया?
Sir, because I have my graduation also from BHU, and I think it is a very phenomenal institution in the legal domain. And sir, I owe a lot to my institution, and therefore.
BHU के फाउंडर कौन है?
Sir, Shri Madan Mohal Malviya ji.
अच्छा, गया और बोध गया, इन दोनों में क्या फ़र्क है?
Yes sir. Sir, both of them have their significance. Mainly Gaya has mythological and historical significance because of the practice of Pinddan. And sir, Bodh Gaya also has mythological significance, but it is with respect to Buddhism, because Lord Buddha attained enlightenment under the Mahabodhi Vriksha. So therefore, one is meant for Hindu pilgrimage and the other is for.
ओके, आप मुझे बताइए, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अमेंडमेंट है 103,
Yes sir.
इसके बारे में कुछ बताइए.
Yes sir. Sir, 103rd amendment is with respect to EWS judgment. Sir, so basically EWS judgment provides 10% reservation to people which do not fall under any of the set categories of OBC, SC or ST, and it is given on economic grounds. And sir, also its constitutionality was challenged in the recent judgment of Jan Hit Abhiyan versus Union of India, wherein the Supreme Court has upheld the constitutionality of the 103rd judgment.
अच्छा, एक मान लेते हैं कि आप जुडिशियल मजिस्ट्रेट हैं और आप अपने आवाज़ से कोर्ट जा रहे हैं.
Yes sir.
और आपकी बिहार में पोस्टिंग है, बिहार के किसी भी ज़िले में.
Yes sir.
सरकार ने क्या है कि गौ हत्या पर बैन लगा रखा है कि कोई भी गाय की हत्या नहीं करेगा. आप रास्ते में जा रहे हैं, आपने देखा कि कुछ लोग एक गाय को जो है मार रहे हैं और आपकी ड्यूटी का टाइम भी हो रहा है, तो आपका क्या एक्शन होगा उस पर? आप चले जाएंगे, कुछ रिएक्शन?
सर, अगर उस वक्त मेरा कोर्ट जाना बहुत ज़रूरी होगा, कोई ऐसा मैटर होगा, तो सर मैं ये ऑप्ट करूँगी कि मैं किसी को तुरंत वो इन्फॉर्मेशन कन्वे करूँ कि यहाँ पे काउ स्लॉटर चल रहा है. वहाँ पे फर्स्ट उस समय जो हो सकता है मैं उसको रुकवाऊँ एंड किसी को वो मैसेज कन्वे करूँ ताकि उसका जो भी फॉलोअप हो वो एक्शन ले. एंड सर, इस तरह से आई ट्राई कि मेरी ड्यूटी भी हैम्पर ना हो और वहाँ पे जो ऑफेंस हो रहा है विच इज़ इलीगल वो उस वक्त रुक भी जाए और उसका फॉलोअप भी हो जाए.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कहाँ देखेंगे हम कि गाय या फिर अदर जो एनिमल्स है उनकी हत्या ना हो? कहाँ पर पढ़ते हैं हम इस चीज़ को?
सर, वैसे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एनिमल राइट्स को एक्सप्लिसिटली नहीं रिकॉग्नाइज करता, बट डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी में सर मेंशन्ड है कि एनिमल्स के मतलब वाइल्ड लाइफ के बारे में सर मेंशन है, तो वहाँ पे उनका प्रोटेक्शन कवर हो जाएगा।
आपने अपने हॉबीज़ में मेंशन किया डांसिंग, कुकिंग एंड ट्रैवलिंग।
यस सर।
इन तीनों में कॉमन क्या है?
सर ये तीनों मुझे खुशी देते हैं।
ओके, वैसे इन तीनों में आईएनजी भी कॉमन है।
यस सर।
चलिए, मुझे कोई आप डांसिंग, जो क्लासिकल डांसिंग है इंडिया के, वो बताइए, उसके कुछ नाम बताइए।
सर भरतनाट्यम, कुचिपुड़ी, कथकली, गरबा, फेस्टिवल। यस सर, दीज 4 आई कैन रिकॉल फॉर नाउ।
ट्रैवलिंग में आप किसको फॉलो करती हैं?
सर वैसे तो सर ट्रैवल ब्लॉगर्स बहुत हैं, बट देयर इज़ दिस ब्लॉगर, आई डोंट नो इफ़ यू नो और नॉट, हिज नेम इज़ मोनोलिथिक गाय, सो मैं इसको फॉलो करती हूँ। ही बेसिकली लव्स टू ट्रैवल।
ओके, एक क्वेश्चन मेरा हो रहा है आपसे, ये बताइए कि एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एंड जुडिशरी, इन दोनों में फ़र्क क्या है?
सर बेसिकली देर आर मतलब अलग अलग ऑर्गन्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट हैं, जिसमें सर जुडिशरी एक इंडिपेंडेंट ऑर्गन है जिसका काम होता है टू इंटरप्रेट लॉ एंड टू डिलीवर जस्टिस। एंड सर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव जो विंग है उसका मेनली काम होता है सर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन या एग्जीक्यूशन का।
शेड्यूल 7 ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन किससे रिलेटेड है?
सर लिस्ट से रिलेटेड है।
What is the meaning of adjudication?
Yes sir, to adjudicate means to decide upon something.
Whether the permanent Lok Adalat have the right to adjudicate a matter?
Sir, Lok Adalats are the main function of Lok Adalat is not to adjudicate, but to ensure that justice is being delivered in a fair and a speedy manner. The main reason why the concept of Lok Adalat came was to deliver speedy justice and to ensure fair trial, ताकि so that we have different portals where we can reach for grievance redressal.
In a case, Honorable Apex Court upheld unconstitutional the triple divorce. What was the name of the case?
Sir, the name of this case was Shaira Bano versus Union of India.
ठीक है, आप जा सकते हैं ना।
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
सर ठीक लग रहा है। अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आई वॉज अ बिट नर्वस क्योंकि दिस वाज माय फर्स्ट मॉक और मैं सर इधर थोड़ा रिवाइज भी नहीं कर पाई थी।
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं। आपका ना आई कांटेक्ट तो ठीक है, हम सब आंसर कर रहे हैं, क्वेश्चंस कर रहे हैं, आप आंसर कर रहे हैं, वो ठीक है। बॉडी लैंग्वेज आपका बहुत ठीक है। 2-3 बार आपका हाथ गया है बॉडी से बाहर भी,
यस सर।
और बाकी आपका प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड बहुत अच्छा है, वो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, और सर भी काफ़ी खुश हैं आपसे। चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट। हम बहुत खुश हैं आपके, डेफिनेटली आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा। हाँ।